Hello student, today we are going to see the second part of An Enemy of the People written by the Henrik Ibsen. In our previous lecture we have discussed about the dramatist, theme of the drama, plot structure of the drama, synopsis of the act number 3 and introduction of the characters. Now in this lecture we will see what happens there actually in the drama. In act number 3, we will see the detailed discussion about it. First, we will talk about the setting. Setting is at the coastal town in southern Norway. The scene. In this scene, we can see the editorial office of the People's Messenger. Entrance door is at the left side, and at right side we can see there is a printing room. Printer can be seen. In the middle of the room, a large table is covered with the papers, newspapers, as well as the other things. The room is dingy. It means the room is not uncomfortable. Furniture is old and chairs are also stained. Printer is working on the hand press, and Hostad, the editor of the newspaper, is sitting at the large table and he is writing. At first, the entry of billing is there. We can see and listen the discussion between Hostad and billing. Hostad asks him about the article of the Dr. Stockman and its content. Billing tells him that article is very powerful and it will heat and crush the mayor. It can bring revolution in the city. They also they also talk on the nature of the assassin. They call him a coward and chicken-hearted person. Hostad says that they can listen, they can turn the situation for their own side by printing the article. If the people are informed about the baths, they will protest against the mayor, and the householder association also goes against him. Other shareholders of the bath will do same thing. Mayor will lose the post and the power will automatically in the hands of the liberals, and that will be useful for their papers as well as for their economic condition. At that discussion, Dr. Stockman suddenly visit there. Dr. Stockman asked them about starting of the printing of his article. He also says that it is only beginning and he has 4 or 5 more articles in this topic. They are not just on the same topic, but they are related to the water of the baths. Oslaxon also joined their conversation. Ostad says that article is very clear and it does not require any special knowledge to understand. Oslaxon is also ready to print it. Doctor requests them to print it on the same day. He also says that he is so eager to a proofreader of that article. He also tells them that the people messenger is his sheet anchor and he can bombard through them. He will crush the people. He will crush those people who are on the side of the mayor. Aslaxon says that moderation is necessary because Dr. Stockman is the servant of that bath committee and he is working under the pressure of the mayor. He is not only, Dr. Stockman says that he is not going to purify the water but also purify all the social structure of the city. Hostad billing assure him that they will also help him, but Aslakson is not fully convinced. Then Billing and Hostad also talk on the financial condition of the paper and the the situation for the favorable situation for the printing of the article. So in that, when the discussion is going on, there is an entry of Dr. Stockman's daughter, and her name is Petra. She comes office to give the back English storybook to the Hostad. Hostad gave that book. Hostad had given that book for the translation. Petra doesn't like the idea of the book, and she says that she will not translate the book. It also narrate the book also narrate about the supernatural power who looks after so-called good people in this world, and so-called bad people are punished by it. That is only a false idea, and Petra does not like that. She is in angry mood. She says that he should not cheat the people by using such imaginary stories. Petra also says that she is not satisfied with the so-called moral story. Hostad says that he was doing it only for the readers, and the readers are important for them because these readers will also give the response to her father's article. It was a shock for the Petra, and she accused him as he is a false journalist and she should not do that practice. But she also says that he has decided to publish her father's matter, her father's article, and he is directly or indirectly helping to her father, and for that purpose she also cooperate for the books. He also says that he also remind that her father's problem he is going to help him, but his daughter is not helping him. It means that the Hostad wanted to take the wrong benefit of the daughter of the doctors. But Petra is a very courageous lady and she does not like the same idea. When they were talking in that way, there is an entry of Peter, the mayor of the city. Mayor enters by the back door. He also asks Hostad about the article of his brother, but at the beginning, Hostad said that he is not well informed about the article. He also calls Aslakson and praises him a man of thoughts and also a responsible person. He is the real representative of the householders and other peoples. Here, small taxpayers and other peoples are dependent on the baths. He also says that these people have to sacrifice their money. It will cost about 20,000 pounds, and that will have to they will have to close baths for the years for the repair or for the altar. So doctor should not publish the article. People will directly or indirectly harmed by it. So he just puts his side well in front of them. And when they were talking, there is another entry and that entry is Dr. Stockman. He comes there and he says that he also inquire about the printing of his article. In that situation, Peter hides in the right room or in the right room of the printing, and he doesn't want to meet his brother So he wanted to hide his identity there. Dr. Stockman enters there and he asks them about the proofreading. Hostad is going to disclose the plain truth, but he there plain truth, but they will not allow him. Then in their discussion also on the stage there is the sixth entry, and that is the entry of Mrs. Catherine. She is the wife of Dr. Stockman. She requests them for the just stopping the printing because that was the matter of the three children and their family. Her husband should not go against the mayor because he will lose the post and they will automatically just they will have to face a different problematic situations. So she requests them all. He may there he may be lose his post. Doctor tells her that to go home and take care of their children because it is a duty of Catherine to look after the family and it is his duty to look after the society. He says that mayor he sees there the mayor's hat and the stick there. He understands the presence of his brother there. He put on his hat and takes stick in his hand. Dr. Stockman tells them that he was now the chief authority of the town and he can take any decision now. But the Hostad, Billing and Aslakson, they are not ready to print the article. They refuse him. They say that they will print mayor's proposal instead of the article, and the Dr. Stockman request Aslakson to print only the pamphlets and he will use that pamphlets for the people's information. But Aslakson says that he will not print any pamphlet if he offer him a gold, and then in that way Aslakson is not reject his request, and Dr. Stockman tells them that the writer that he will arrange a mass meeting in the town hall, but they all tell him that he will not get a single hall in the town. Now Dr. Stockman is very angry and he says that if he will not get any hall, he will just hire a drum and parade the town by his own. And now Mrs. Catherine is also ready to give the support to her husband because he says that her husband will do something for the society and her son, and they will also support she will also support him. Aslakson says that they will not just be good for the city, but Dr. Stockman is confident that he is saying that he is doing only for the people, and actually after such discussion we can see that who is the real enemy of the people. Actually Dr. Stockman tries to help, but he is ostracized by them, he is boycotted by them, and in that way we can judge who was the enemy of the people. Actually the title of the play is irony. Dr. Stockman is the friend of the people, but Peter and other person they call him an enemy of the people. And in that situation our act number 3 ends here. Thank you student. You can understand what happens on the stage and you can also judge about the natures of the different characters. And in this way, we stop here. I hope you will understand the drama and you please take the help of the book and read it again and again. Okay.